All right, man. I've been going back and forth on whether I want 2K27 or not. Part of me is excited from what I've seen, but the other part of me is already irritated, and the game ain't even fully in my hands yet. Because every year I tell myself I'm gonna make the player I actually want to make. I'm gonna play how I want to play and have some fun with the game. And then somehow weeks later, the whole community has decided it's like three builds you allowed to use if you actually want to compete. So maybe I fell off. I don't know. Maybe 2K just got too meta. And I'm just here to show y'all the build I made, what I actually like about it, and the problems with it, and how this whole builder system really annoys me. So here go my build. And before y'all say anything, do not jump in here trying to tell me what's wrong with my build, because it will be a problem. But no, this is what I came up with. 6'11", 244 pounds, 7 foot wingspan, power forward. I like that name, that Backline Popper. I like that. And honestly, I like the identity. I didn't want to make some giant guard pretending to be a center. I didn't want to make a big that can't shoot. And I definitely didn't want to copy some YouTube build before I even know if I enjoyed playing that way. I wanted a big that can shoot, rebound, and protect the rim, and still be strong enough that I don't feel useless inside. And the shades are Kevin Love, Jason Tatum, and Chet Holmgren. I don't even know what basketball science experiment that is, but I'm not mad at it. Now, to highlight some of the attributes I actually like: 91 mid range, 89 3, 91 defensive rebound, 90 strength, 85 block, 85 standing dunk. That's a real identity now. I can space that floor. You know how I feel about that mid range. I can knock down some shots, get some rebounds, protect the paint. I can punish a smaller matchup if I get one. I'm not trying to do 19 dribble moves and play point guard at 6'11". I wanted a big that actually feels like a big. And if that means I'm a little slower or I can't do everything, I'm cool with that. That's kind of the whole point of making your own build, right? Now, I'm not about to sit up here and act like my build is perfect. It definitely has some flaws. 49 perimeter defense is scary and 40 steal. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be gambling that much. 63 agility, 62 speed with ball, 55 post control, 66 vertical. So if I get switched on someone, on some little guard that knows how to dribble, I'm cooked. And this is exactly where I know somebody in the comments is going to be like, bro, your build trash. You missed this by 2 animation points. You should have moved this here and you should have lowered that and raised that. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. At what point am I making my player? And at what point am I just solving a math equation somebody else already solved? But don't worry about these, though. There's some flaws, but I got two words for you: cap breakers. Check me out. The badges kind of confirmed what I was going for. A lot of shooting value, a lot of rebounding value, some defense, enough finishing. But I'm not built to be some primary ball handler, and I'm okay with that. That's what I actually want. I want to space the floor, clean the glass, play the back line, protect the rim, make the extra pass. I don't need to be the guy with the ball every possession. And honestly, I feel like 2K used to be more fun when everyone didn't feel like they had to build the exact same type of player to survive online. Like 2K now lacks originality. Everybody's just making what the creators tell them to make, and I hate it. I want to see like different builds out here, man. Let's have some fun. Now the cap breakers, they get kind of interesting because on one hand, I like the idea you can fix weaknesses. You can improve the build over time. You can turn something decent into something better. Like perimeter defense can go way up, strength can go higher, pass accuracy can go higher, close shot can go higher. That's cool, but then here comes another problem. Now I'm just asking, did I make the build right? I'm asking, did I make the build right for what I might cap break 3 months from now? So I don't know. It'd just be a lot to figure out, man. It'd be a lot to figure out. I don't got this much time on my hands, but I'll figure out where my cap breakers gonna go, and hopefully I play enough to keep getting them extra cap breakers, man. But we'll see. We'll see how this go. And this is the problem and my biggest issue. People always talk about the skill gap. And yes, skills matter. Timing matters. Also, reads matter. Defense matters. Spacing matters. Decision making matters. I'm not denying that. But sometimes what we call a skill gap is really just people who figured out the meta faster. Who knows the best animations? Who knows the best dribble packages? Who knows the exact attribute thresholds? Who knows which move is broken before it gets patched? And then everybody starts doing the same thing, same moves, same builds, same animations. At what point is that skill? And at what point is that just knowing the cheese better than everybody else? That's what I struggle with. But I'm gonna try to catch up this year. I ain't complaining. This is just how I feel about the game. I ain't complaining. So once I figure out the cheese and the animations and stuff, y'all better watch out. And then you add money to it. This is the part that really bothers me because let's say I make this build, I like it, I spend real money on it, I upgrade it, then a week later, everybody tells me, oh no, you missed the threshold, or that build is cooked, or it's trash. You need this animation, make this one instead. Now what? I'm supposed to spend another $100 making another player? I work full time, I'm in school full time, I got a newborn. I'm not sitting around testing animations 8 hours a day trying to make the mathematically perfect my player. And maybe that means I fell off. Again, I can admit I probably did fall off. But I also think the game should still be fun for people who just want to make a player, hoop, and learn as they go. Maybe I'm not trash, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not optimized enough for modern 2K anymore, but who knows? We'll figure it out though. That's all I'm gonna keep saying is I'm gonna figure it out. So with all that being said, am I going to buy 2K27? I really don't know. I might have to wait for some gameplay, like to watch people play when it actually come out for, us normal people to get in. I might wait for the game to go on sale. I might not even buy it at all. Who knows? Or I could have it on day one. That's the problem. I still love basketball. I still love 2K when it's actually fun. I just want originality to matter again. I want to be able to make the player I actually want without feeling like I need a YouTube tutorial just to survive online. And as far as this build goes, I actually like it. Would I change some things? Probably. Am I gonna find out I missed some ridiculous threshold by 1 or 2 points? Definitely. But y'all tell me, rate this build 1 through 10. Would you actually run this? Or am I cooked by the meta before the game even drops? Let me know what y'all think.